evening all. Now everything is not quite as it seems here. Although this is the Mattel Intellivision demonstration cartridge, actually what we're looking at is a worker-like system for the menu software that was used inside the demonstration kiosks back in the early 1980s. This is a project that I started a little over a year ago when I wrote a brief description of the kiosk hardware based on what I could find on the internet. Subsequently it fell a bit by the wayside, but with the recent interest in these kiosk systems and the work that Lathe has started to do, I thought it might be worthwhile finishing it off and just throwing it out there. So what we're looking at here is the system running inside JZI-TV. And I'm just recording off my desktop, so apologies if there's some background noise or if you hear key clicking off my keyboard, etc. So if we hit reset on the console, we will not go back to the start of the demonstration cartridge. Instead, what we see is a menu system, a small front end for up to 11 cartridges. Now this particular system has been configured to have 10 cartridges connected, and those match the cartridges that can be seen in another video that describes on the behavior of the kiosk system that you can see on YouTube. So we can cycle through these. Now actually we will only see 9 of the 10 cartridges that are connected. So the 10th one is the demonstration cartridge that we saw right at the beginning, and that's not listed and it's not selectable from the menu. But as you can see, we can go round, frog bog, and then back to the beginning with space buttons. Now all of these games are fully playable, so to move on inside the menu system I just tap the disc, and then I press enter to start a game. So we can start Astro Smash, and then with any luck what we should be able to do is to start and play a game of Astro Smash where no doubt I will embarrass myself with my exceptionally poor play really quite quickly. So that's quite nice, and hitting reset will take us back to the menu again, so not back to the starting of the title screen of Astro Smash. Games like Space Spartans, the voice games, the voice game.
Electronics presents Space Spartans.
We do get the voice, as you would expect, which is quite nice. And all of these games are playable, including some of the more complicated ones like Burger Time. There we go. Yes, so this is, as I say, it's just a small little test system. If we sit on the menu screen and don't touch anything, then 15 seconds later what will happen is that the cartridge in slot 0, so in this case the demonstration cartridge, will kick in. Now the other feature of these systems that I can't replicate inside JZI-TV is the ability to reset the console if a game itself is running and it's left unattended. But I think that's the only major feature that's missing. I'll put together a zip file with the contents of this if anyone wants to play with it. Obviously I can't distribute the games themselves because they're copyright. However, I will distribute a version with just menu screen stubs, and I'll also supply some scripts so that if you want to build your own menu system from your own ROMs, then you can do so, and there'll be some instructions detailing how to do that and what the limitations are, because there are a number of limitations around the games that can be included. Anyway, that's all I have for you this evening, so speak to you soon. Cheers.